Our chosen company is Ealing Studios. It's an independent production company, and it is also the oldest working film studio in the world and the only British studio that produces and distributes feature films as well as providing facilities. The history. Will Barker founded Ealing Studios in 1907. In 1920, Ealing was sold to General Film Renters, who decided to rent out the studio. In 1929, Union Studios bought Ealing and paid £4 million for it, but ended up closing the studio down when it was not successful. Thankfully, Ealing was saved when Basil Dean and Associated Talking Pictures took it over in 1929. Dean did not manage Ealing Studios well, but he did provide a sense of camaraderie to the studio, which caused Ealing to be known as the studio with a team spirit. In 1938, Dean resigned to mark the arrival of Michael Balcom in the same year. When Dean left in 1938 to be replaced by Michael Balcom from MGM, about 60 films have been made at the studio. Balcom then discontinued the Associated Talking Pictures name and began to issue films under the Ealing Studios name. Balcom had a lot of experience making films as he worked with Gomer British, Gainsborough, and was the head of MGM's British unit prior to Ealing's 6 directors prominently worked under Balcom. And these 6 included Charles Crichton, Basil Dearden, Charles Penn, Robert Hammer, Alexander McIndrick, and Harry Watts. In 1944, the company was taken over by the Rank Organisation.
Anyway, the BBC bought the studio in 1955 and spent the next 4 years creating television productions such as Colditz, The Singing Detective, and Monty Python. The studios later passed into the hands of the National Film and Television School. By the end of the century, the glamour was looking distinctively. The decline was arrested in 2000 when the studio was acquired by the current owner. A vet program was initiated which presented the oldest film studio in the world, which attracted tenants from the digital media. In 2002, Fragile Films became the studio's production arm, and Ealing Studios started making its own movies once more. The importance of being earnest was a critical and financial success. Ealing Studios has since accomplished high-profile films including Notting Hill, Star Wars Episodes 2, Shaun of the Dead, and Bridget Jones 2. In 2007, Fragile produced St. Trinian's, which went on to be the 4th highest grossing British independent movie ever, taking over 12 million at the UK box office. The sequel was released in 2009, taking total earnings for the franchise to over 20 million. Yeah, this is you, cuz.
The studio covers all genres and has taken many risks in the past. Ealing Studios also joined forces with Prescience, which was co-founded in 2005 by Tim Smith and Paul Brett, and they have financed a significant number of recent British films, co-productions and international productions. Together they are now called Ealing Metro, which is a leading UK-based independent sales agent delivering quality commercial films to the global market, ranging from star-driven US independent productions to intelligent British and European movies, and genre targeted at for theatrical audiences.
That's what it looked like back then, not anymore though. That's the films that they produced, and you can't see them all, but I'll read a couple of them for you. Like A Man in the White Suit, The Gentle Gunman, that's not a good bad boy film. Turned Out Nice Again, obviously. Davey, if you want to find out, go and Google it. And some newer films they produced, Notting Hill, Christmas Carol, every man's seen that. The Importance of Being Earnest, Shaun of the Dead, every man's seen that, so on and so forth.
Ealing Studios have produced a large number of films, but the question is, do they produce box office hits or flops? A hit being a film which produces a turnover which is considerably more than the cost paid to produce the film. Flop being a film which produces a turnover which is considerably less than what the film cost to produce.
Shaun of the Dead, the genre of this film was decided to be comedy along with horror. The storyline was Sean doesn't have a very good day, so he decides to turn his life around by getting his ex to take him back. But he times it for the right. Oh yeah, but he times it for the right in the middle of what may be a zombie apocalypse. But for him, it's an opportunity to show everyone he knows how useful he is by saving them all, and all he has to do is survive and get his ex back. Like, this was released on the 9th of April 2004. It cost about 4 million to make. On the opening weekend it made 1.6 million, and in total it made 6.4 million, and it had some nice people in the film like Simon Pegg, Katie Ashwood, Nick Frost, Lucy Davis and a couple other people. And yeah, this could have been seen as a box office hit. The production companies that were involved in making this film was Universal Pictures, Studio Canal, Working Title Films, WT2 Productions, Big Talk Productions, Inside Track 2, Film 4, and D-Movie Music, which just done all the music, as you know now. Want me to do this bit as well? Cool. Obviously, the marketing of the film was done by a lot of other people, like in USA, like they later went and done it in theatres, and that was done by Focus Features. I don't know, in Argentina it went on DVD, that was done by Argentina Video Home. In the UK that was done by Universal Home Entertainment, and also in Finland, also done by Universal Pictures Finland. In case you didn't know that.
The awards in 2005, they won a Saturn Award for being the best horror film, and it was also nominated for award for Best British Film, but they didn't win it. And they also won the British Independent Film Award in 2004 for Best Screenplay, and also the Empire Award for Best British Film.
Okay.